Oh, another adventurer comes to marvel at my latest discovery. Listen up, rookie. This shipwreck is mine. For I am the one and only Dragonborn, the hero of Kvatch and successor of Sheogorath. That's right. I bear all those titles. A true hero like no other. Well, sure, but I'm his spiritual successor. His soul lives within me. Of course, the moment they saw me, they knew. The chosen one had arrived. Ah, well, I didn't exactly take the normal path. A true hero knows secret shortcuts. You dare mock me. I am the hero of Kvatch, the successor of Sheogorath. A rookie like you has no right to tell me. Well, you see, there were some strange sounds in a red light coming from inside. So, as a true hero, I blocked the door to keep others safe. That's what heroes do. You mock me again? I'll show you my true power. You'll regret this. To challenge me is suicide. This is where you fall, worthless adventurer.
Now it's action. Don't disappoint. Time for you to die.
Let's get away with that!
Preston. It'll be easier for the skeevers to clean up your mess.
"これが手がかりか?"
I'll need to bathe. "重要な情報だな。Early to get this stench off me.
In the dying light of Pharos, shadows writhe and creep. Once, a kingdom proud and mighty, now whispers haunted sleep. The cursed winds cry in hollow tones, where souls in silence weep. For darkness reigns eternal here, and in its grasp we keep. Beneath the blood-stained moon, the red stone's power calls, the broken thrones, the shattered crowns, forsaken in these halls. Heroes' dreams turned into dust, as hatred from them crawls, and deep within the blackened hearts, despair forever falls. Yet from the void, a flicker burns, a soul that dares to stand, a warrior's blade, a shattered shield, gripped firm within their hand. Through twisted lands and frozen wastes, across the cursed sand, they march towards their final fate, where only shadows stand. But beware, O foolish one, for hope is but a lie. The chains of darkness pull you close, and soon you too shall die. In Pharos' tomb, no light remains, no sun shall rise on high. Yet still you walk, with silent steps, beneath the ashen sky. Darkened.
嵐の前かもしれん。ルートを考えよう。
Why is it always so cold? God, I'm so tired.
Can you hear it? The sound of a beating heart. It has been a long time since I've heard such a sound from a living stranger.
I'll play my part.
I once had a name, I believe, but now I can't remember it. A cursed land, lost and forgotten. Death came to this place. I've lost all sense of time. It feels like forever. My father told me to stay here. He said the fire would protect me. My father locked me away here, but he never came back. I've been alone ever since. I don't want to talk about it anymore. It was born from one man's despair and another's obsession. This island was once home to a great kingdom, but it was destroyed by the curse, and now it's nothing but shadows. The people either died or were turned into trees by the blood-like sap of those cursed woods. Perhaps understanding isn't what matters. That's simply the way of things. That's all you need to know. It's impossible. No one can escape this island. The curse repeats itself endlessly. We are doomed to become shadows, trees, or worse, to live forever in this purgatory. Then go ahead and try, stranger. Dive into the abyss if you dare. Perhaps, if you were to defeat the shadows and monsters roaming this island, the curse's grip might weaken, and a faint glimmer of hope might appear. Humans are such contradictory creatures. When told to give up, they fight. But when asked to have hope, they surrender so easily. Remember this, stranger. The deeper you gaze into the abyss, the more it gazes back into you. Just like that noble knight once did.
Hey!
The rumors, I know. Well, there's the one about the soldiers dragging people to the dungeon. The bridge construction. The strange cargo on the Voyager. Marsa's final letter. The family locked up by the Knight Commander. The smugglers, and the blacksmith's wife. The rock they took from the ruins. The strange story of the Windhammer. And the mysterious cargo the Knight Commander was moving. Which one do you want to hear about? Oh, I've heard that one too. There was a family trapped under the Knight Commander's orders. Their doors and windows were barred, and no one came to help. They were left to starve. They decided to leave the last bit of food and water for their daughter. They didn't want her to suffer the same fate. They held out hope that one day, someone would find their weddings and seek justice for them. But no one ever came. Even knowing their fate was sealed, they clung to hope, praying to the divines that they'd meet their family on the other side. But who knows if they ever did.
Ugh. I'll need to bathe thoroughly to get this stench off me.
This kingdom itself has turned into shadows. Now shadowy creatures roam freely. Among them, there are 13 that hold the most influence over the curse. The Dark Orpheus, the Ascended Ritualist, the Bone Golem, the Ancient Ice Leviathan, the Ancient Ice Beast, the Alpha Plague Augur, and the Cursed Armor Keeper. The Shadow of the Knight Commander, the Royal Champion Shadow of Despair, the Royal Champion Shadow of Torment, the Shadow of the Old King, and the Ancient Guardian Dragon. And finally, the Last Guardian. I'll share what I know. Which tale would you like to hear first?
How many dragons there are in Skyrim?
The Ascended Ritualist was once a highly respected high priest of the church. Even when the evil curse spread, he never gave up on saving what lives he could. But in the face of the madness and brutality of the Knight Commander and his knights, all his efforts were in vain. Once a bridge between the spirits and the living, now burning with flames and madness. They still conduct their fiery rituals protected by their legion of skeletal knights, seeking to incinerate everything with their massive fireballs. If you intend to face them, be prepared. Touch their flames, and your very soul will burn to ash. If he left any last words before his death, perhaps you'll glimpse the despair of that time. And then you'll give up your futile struggle as well. Well, everyone dies, eventually. If you end up as cinders, it's no concern of mine. I have some old keys I gathered long ago. I've forgotten where they came from or what they unlock. Take them if you need them. I have no use for them anymore.
To get this stench off me.
You can start by heading to Ferris Church in town. From there, I entered the church catacombs. After that, it's your problem. This island is already filled with too much death and despair. I have no desire to be tormented by those creatures again. If you want to fight a losing battle, that's your choice. Okay.
今の状況を整理しよう。
Tough and unforgiving, but beautiful too. You hear all this talk about a war?
読んでみるか。
Ever onward. Dum dee dum dee. Dee dum 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 dee ding dee dee dum.
Your time has come to die by my hands.
来なさいよ。
Guess I can include a few more for the annihilation.
Osis de Thor.
Don't worry. I'll play my part.
.これが手がかりか。何が残っている？確認しておくか。